of the day on Lumen Christi Television Network. Today we celebrate the famous St Valentine. Other saints celebrated today are St Abraham of Caria, St Antoninus of Sorrento, Auxentius of Bithynia, St Coran, St Cyril and Methodius, St Dionysius, Theodosius, and a host of others. In the year 1969, the Roman Catholic Church removed St Valentine from the general Roman calendar because so little is known about him. However, the Church still recognizes him as a saint, listing him in the February 14th spot of Roman Martyrology, alongside those mentioned already. St Valentine, officially known as St Valentine of Rome, is a 3rd century Roman saint, widely celebrated on the 14th day of February and commonly associated with courtly love. Although not much of St Valentine's life is reliably known, it is highly agreed that St Valentine was martyred and then buried on the Via Flaminia to the north of Rome. The legends attributed to the mysterious saint are as inconsistent as the actual identification of the man. One common story about St Valentine is that in one point in his life, as the former bishop of Terni, Narnia, and Aemilia, he was on house arrest with Judge Asterius. While discussing religion and faith with the judge, Valentine pledged the validity of Jesus. The judge immediately put Valentine and his faith to the test. St. Valentine was presented with the judge's blind daughter and told to restore her sight. If he succeeded, the judge vowed to do anything for Valentine. And so, placing his hands onto her eyes, Valentine restored the child's vision. Judge Asterius was humbled and obeyed Valentine's requests. Asterius broke all the idols around his house, fasted for 3 days, and became baptized along with his family and entire 44-member household. The now faithful judge then freed all of his Christian inmates. St. Valentine was later arrested again for continuing to try to convert people to Christianity. He was sent to Rome under the Emperor Claudius Gothicus. According to the popular hagiographical identity and what is believed to be the first representation of St. Valentine, the Nuremberg Chronicle, St. Valentine was a priest who was martyred during the reign of Claudius. Our reflection shall continue after the break. Welcome back. The story tells that St. Valentine was imprisoned for marrying Christian couples and aiding Christians being persecuted by Claudius in Rome. Both acts were considered serious crimes. A relationship between the saint and the emperor began to grow until Valentine attempted to convince Claudius of Christianity. Claudius became enraged and sentenced Valentine to death, commanding him to renounce his faith or be beaten with clubs and beheaded. St. Valentine refused to renounce his faith and his Christianity, and of course he was executed outside the Flaminian Gate on the 14th day of February. Valentine could have saved his life by denying the Christian faith. He chose to affirm it instead. Self-sacrifice and love are always linked. St. Valentine is the patron saint of affianced couples, beekeepers, engaged couples, epilepsy, fainting, greetings, happy marriages, of love, lovers, travelers, and young people. He is represented in pictures with birds and roses, and his feast day is celebrated on the 14th day of February. Let us pray. God of power and mercy, through your help, St. Valentine has overcome the tortures of his passion. Help us to celebrate his triumph, to remain victorious over the wiles of our enemies. His love was such that he could give his life for his faith. Lord, deepen our love for you and our neighbors. Amen. Thanks for staying with us. It's been Saints of the Day on Lumen Christi Television Network. Happy St. Valentine's Day.
Upon a tree